to Jacki's Whole Food Plant-Based Kitchen. I have not said that in so long. I think I took a break from videotaping. I don't know, I got lazy, I got busy. I don't know. I just stopped for a little while. But as I'm sitting here rolling my little Jacki's Invention chocolate balls, I thought, let me videotape this. This is kind of cool. So what a Jacki's invention? Okay, well, I'm making these balls, right? And basically it's everything, it's all the same ingredients in a lot of these whole food plant-based treats. And I like treats. So I have a little smaller one here, so a bit small, trying to get them smaller. So what this is, I put it in the food processor. All I did was I put in some oats, put them in the food processor to make kind of like a flour. And the first time I did this, I didn't even measure. I mean, I can't believe I just threw things in, because before I was like, how much? I don't know. I still don't know. But so this time I did put a cup, I decided. Then I threw in, I think, about 6 or 7 dates. And I put in a couple of tablespoons of flaxseed. This time I put in some coconut flakes, because I read coconut's very good for you. And then I just squirted in some maple syrup and date syrup. I didn't want to put it like some of these recipes require like a half a cup, a quarter of a cup. I didn't think it needed that much. And then I put in some peanut butter. Oh, I put it away already, but all natural peanut butter. All right, let's see what I got. This was a big one. 100% peanuts. No oil, nothing, just ingredients is just peanuts. No oil, not even salt in this one. But it's okay to have salt. Okay, and I just put them all in the food processor and then made this, I already started, made this batter. So just take some out. Right, looks good. You could eat it just like this. But I'm gonna roll it and put it on my parchment paper cookie sheet. Then here's what I'm gonna do. Here comes the fun part. I melted some chocolate and I used these baking gems, kind of messy because I put my peanut butter spoon on there because I used them all up. No refined sugar, no cane sugar, no sugar alcohols, no erythritol, no soy, no palm oil, no lecithin, no emulsifiers. It's organic and paleo. 3 simple ingredients. What are they? What do I do with this? Glasses. I think I would know this by now. Ingredients. Where are they? Organic cacao, organic refined coconut sugar, organic cocoa butter. Well, it's not dairy, it's not refined, it's all that stuff. Wash my hands. Okay, so that, I'm going to show you how I dip it in chocolate, and then I'll show you what else I'm doing. Okay, so got my melted chocolate. Just dip it in. Now, last time I dipped just part of it in rather than the whole thing. That's all it really needs. And put it on my cookie sheet. Okay. So I'm going to finish doing that. The other thing I'm going to show you is I've made these many times, what I'm about to show you, but I haven't made them for a while, and they just finished. So let's see what's in the oven. What's in the oven? Let's see. The fact that Jacki's even using the oven is a miracle, because I've never even used the oven. I bought the cheapest oven in the store just to fill the spot because my other stove broke. And I never used it until attending the Plant Life Journey retreat in Michigan. Okay. Now I cook, I bake, I do all these things. I made these very berry muffins. So what are those? I've shown these previous videos. I have me making these. It's in the Plant New book. And I think it's called the Very Berry Muffins. Let's see, 246. This is the same book where I love those avocado fudgy brownies. Okay, here we are. Here we are, page 246. Berry Galaxy Muffins. Galaxy Muffins, Galaxy. Can't read. So what's in here is almond milk, applesauce, pure maple syrup, vanilla extract, whole wheat flour, but I ran out of whole wheat flour, so I used almond flour. So we'll see what happens there. Maybe I'll taste it while you're here. I had a little bit of whole wheat flour left, and then I used the rest almond flour. Teaspoon of baking soda, baking powder, salt, and frozen berries. And that's what's in this. Now, I like these for an on-the-run snack. So, you know, I used to get like bars, you know, like power bars, bobo bars, because I'm not home a lot. Like a lot of you, you're never home. And you got to go in between events, activities, work, whatever. So this was a good snack to have. And this time I put them on parchment paper. Oh, they're still very hot. Parchment paper, because if you saw one of my videos, I really didn't know about parchment paper, and I had these other cupcake liners, and they stuck to the brownie, the muffins. So these are not sticking anymore. I'm learning so much. All right, what else do I want to tell you? Okay, after this, I'm just letting it cool off, and I want to taste it with you to see if it tastes okay with almond butter. Not almond butter, almond flour. I don't see why not. Then I'm going to make another treat. And someone told me about these chickpea chocolate chip treats. Chickpea. So I'm going to be making it with garbanzo. I can show you something. Okay, if you were in the store, right? If you were in the store and you saw these two right next to each other, wouldn't you think they were the same things, right? Look at forget reading what it says. Just look at the cans, right? It says Sprouts on top. It has the same logo on the right. It has the same colors, although they're slightly different on the bottom. But look closely, they're not the same. One is Great Northern beans, the other one is garbanzo beans, and they look alike. So I thought, when I bought these Northern beans, I thought they were garbanzo beans. So now I got to figure out what to do with these. So I asked some friends, and they said, it's just like regular beans. See, I don't know this stuff. I'm still learning. You think I'm a pro by now, but no. Oh, put those back. Could you imagine if I made hummus out of those beans? Ooh, I don't know. Maybe I should try it. Might be good. All right, so I'm gonna make those later, but I'll show you what I do. So let's see if we can taste this now. It's still hot. Woo. Smoking. It's delicious. Wonderful. Really good. Okay, so you're probably wondering, where's my fruits and vegetables? Well, the fruits are in here, or there's fruit in there. But today's all about treats right now. So I have things in the house. I don't have to grab things on the go if I want a treat. Oh, also, I have not had real ice cream since this whole plant journey. Oh, maybe one time. I might have had a little something when I went out to dinner with some friends, but I don't even go out to dinner anymore, or I hardly ever. But I haven't had real ice cream, and I make nice cream, as many of you probably know about that. You just put in frozen bananas and then whatever else you want. Usually I put in maybe a little maple syrup, maybe a little cacao, and tastes just like ice cream. So it's good to have those things in the house so that if you want something sweet, you don't go off and have, because when I was eating my ice cream last night, or nice cream, I'm thinking, I'm just eating bananas, cacao, maple syrup. Like imagine you just put a banana in a bowl and you put in some maple syrup, maybe some flaxseed. I might have put flaxseed in, I don't remember. Cacao, you don't even have to put that in. I mean, and you feel like you're not eating dairy, you're not eating that milk, that cream, that sugar, all that stuff that's just not good for us. All right, that's my pep talk. I'm going to pause the recording, get back to work. And when I do the garbanzo beans chickpea cookies, I'll let you know because those are really good. So I'm going to pause. I'll be back soon. I forgot to tell you, these go right into the refrigerator. So once I make the balls, then dip them in chocolate, I'm just putting them in the refrigerator. And then you eat them right out of the refrigerator. No baking necessary. All right, pausing again. Okay, I'm making the chickpea cookies. What's it called? It's called No Bake Chickpea Cookie Dough Bites. Okay. So I put in the oat flour, not oat flour. I put in some quick oats, and then I put it in the food processor to grind it up to make kind of like a flour. And then I put in the peanut butter. I'm going to put in the peanut butter now. This is 1/4 cup. I used almond butter before too, and I like it with almond butter as well. I think I also made it with safflower oil or sunflower oil, one of those. So, safflower a thing or is it sunflower? I don't know. Okay, so there's some peanut butter. I put in a teaspoon of vanilla extract, 3 tablespoons of maple syrup, 1/4 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. I don't know if it's ground, it's just cinnamon. And now the chickpeas. I was waiting for you to do that. There are my chickpeas. I rinsed them, drained them, and now I'm pouring them in. You can see, right? To the food processor. Anything else? Oh, and then we have the dairy-free chocolate chips, 1/3 cup, and that will go in later. I've got my chips here. I'm going to fill some more up. Didn't go all the way to the top. All right. Oh, that's my timer. Alexa, off. I had put those muffins back in the oven for a few minutes. So I set a timer, but I already turned off the oven. So no big deal. All right. So I'm going to, well, you want to stay with me while I do it? Okay, let's do it. You can always fast forward. So what am I doing? All right. Place everything, blah, blah, blah. Oh, and some salt. Did I say salt? Just put it on the food processor until the dough forms. Okay. Oh, you can add more maple syrup if desired. Let's see what happens. Starting to go already. Can you see that? So you can see what it looks like. Looks like cookie dough. And we're going to fold in the chips and then make so fold in the chocolate chips, use tablespoon scoop and onto a parchment paper lined baking sheet, roll into balls, store in the refrigerator for at least 15 minutes, and then put it into an airtight container. It says it makes about 2 dozen. So last time what I did, and I don't think I videotaped this part, is I wanted to see what would happen if I baked them. And I did bake a couple of them, and they were delicious. So you can either make your balls. Here, I'll show you. Let's put some. See, what I like to take out the blade first. I learned that at the Plant Life Journey retreat. Should never touch this, right? And then you don't have to worry about the blade. And you have a spoon somewhere. So I take this out. I could fold in the chips right here, I guess, but I like to put it all in a bowl. It's something else to clean. So what was I going to show you? The chips, the bowls. Okay, so let's put the chips in. You can always add more chips. And so, and look, let me just blend that in, fold in. I'm going to fold in the chips, in the chocolate chips, whatever that means. Okay, fold. I don't think it says fold. What's it say? It just says add. Okay, so I'm going to put more chips in there, but you can see it looks like cookie dough, and they taste pretty good. So, but they taste better after you refrigerate them. And then you just make a little ball, or you can put them in a muffin tin, or scoop them out, or make a little ball, and there they are. All right, I think that's it for today. Actually, you know what I'll do? I will refrigerate them, and then I'll taste them, show you how they look. They look a little bit different than what my friend made, but we'll see what happens. So I'm going to pause. I'll be back. Okie dokie. I made my chickpea cookies. Oh, so you see these? I had a little extra melted chocolate left, so I put a few of those, because some of them didn't, some of the chocolate chips didn't make it into all the little balls, so I decided to use some of that melted chocolate. We'll see what that tastes like. So this is going to go right into the refrigerator. It's no bake chickpea cookies, and I might bake a couple of them later. When I baked them before it was out of the refrigerator, I don't think it really matters, because they were already in the refrigerator. Then I baked them, and I don't remember. It's probably like 350 for 10 minutes or something. I don't remember, but they were really good. Maybe I'll try them in the air fryer. I wonder what that would be like. Maybe in the toaster oven. Even easier. Easy, simple, easy. All right, so that's my morning. So you're probably wondering, why am I making all these treats? Right? I made the berry muffins, or berry, whatever they're called, berry muffins, galaxy berry muffins. I made chickpea cookies, and I made those little balls, oat date balls. And because I don't like to do this all the time. When I have the energy, when I have the motivation, I'm going to do it. You know, it's Saturday morning and it's 9 a.m. I think I started about 7:30 or 8 o'clock. No, it was probably around 7:30, 7:45. So a little over an hour doing this, and everything's cleaned. I'm cleaning as I go. I'm videotaping. And I've got these things in the house. So I'm not going to buy that little peppermint patty when I'm checking out of the grocery store because I want something sweet, because I have something sweet at home that's healthy for me, that's nutritious and delicious. That's what I like to say. I mean, what's better than having a chickpea chocolate chip cookie, which when the chocolate has no sugar, no processed foods, no butter, no dairy, and the chickpeas are very healthy. What else was in there? Peanut butter with no salt, no oil, very healthy, no sugar. Isn't that better than grabbing a candy bar? Even a power bar or one of those healthy bars, even better than that. So this is why I spent the time today to make a whole bunch of stuff, because I like to have a little sweet and to have them already, and I can freeze them. I can serve them to guests if I ever have any guests. I could bring them somewhere. But most importantly, I have food that I can eat that's not going to poison my body. So with that, maybe that's a little dramatic, poison my body, but for me, it is poison, because I have, for me, the weight will come right back on, and I have a lot to lose. I've lost probably 20, 25 pounds since starting this, and I have a ways to go. And if I start dabbling in little cookies here and there, the weight creeps right back on very quickly. So that's one of the reasons I do this. All right, enough of that. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.